Yeah, a little late, but we're here. It's Crazy's fault she couldn't get out of bed today.
Lies. I was up at 8.
Alright, maybe it was my fault because I couldn't get up today. Hey, look, Crazy made me a universal spade and my own set of wire cutters.
Did.
Thank you. Now I just need the rest of my tool bag made.
Oh, he must have made the cutting machine. I had started it. Damn it, Dyer. Finish it, I start.
Alright, so last time we were here, the server crashed. It took way while to get it back up. And they actually had to revert back 8 hours. So everything we had done last time was gone. Hence why I'm here and not over there in the aluminum vein where I was. But because of that, Dyer came on and got some work done. Man, this book is loud. Alright, so the only ones that we need to do now is the fake diamond one of giving it 3 industrial diamonds and the crop ones that we never got done in the last one.
We should stick Dyer on the crop one. Why did you do why'd you do material bag?
It's the only thing you can do for the bronze ones. Yeah. Oh, holy crap. I had all this shit done last time. Okay, so soldering iron is done. Cadmium batteries are done. Lithium batteries are done. Battery buffer is done. Solid filling, basic canning machine is done. The battery one is done. Basic lathe is done. Electric furnace and alloy smelters are done. The generator and turbine are done. Abyssal stone. And the boilers from Railcraft are done. Large bronze boiler is done. And the assembly machine and fluid extractor are done. And apparently I am full of shit and can't get the next one because of all these stupid component bags. Here you go, have fun. It's Christmas, you get 1,000,000 component bags. And a bunch of stupid credits on a fucking book. I throw the book at you, woman. There you go.
I made Dyer to do list.
You made Dyer a to-do list.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's everything in the book, I do believe. Next thing we have is making plant balls for the biomass quest, making methane. Let's see, making the stupid basic rock breaker, which I do believe we have to have a diamond for. Making concrete. Making the empty crates and the basic packager. Getting a blaze rod. Or no, that's a brass rod for the rad range, which is the microwave. Making sodium batteries, which apparently needs a plunger. Not quite sure why it needs a plunger. Crazy needs to make a plunger. And then the sodium battery one will be done. And then we need to get the basic fluid canner and another fluid extractor made if we're going to make the RE batteries. We need to give this thing 3,888 molten rubber, which isn't hard to do because that's just playing with the QED.
So it just takes 2 of any rod.
The plunger, yeah.
3.
Alright, let's hook this thing up so it can feed rubber into this thing. And apparently we have a zombag under our floor. Let's see. That is the solidifier. That is the reactor.
Use the plunger for anything?
Possibly, yes.
Well, what do you want to make it out of then?
Oh, I don't give a shit. Just make it out of something. By the time we actually do need it, we should be able to make a decent one then. What the hell is making noise? Oh, it's probably the solar one. I was gonna say, all the batteries are full. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Got on here just in time for the damn server to fucking reset.
Yep.
Fucking figures. Alright, well, I will not have this start then until I get back.
That server reset is at a very bad time. Never failed.
Well, yeah. If I had him change it to another time, it would probably fuck with us at another time. So it only takes about 5 minutes. So we'll deal with it. Alright, so he washed up a bunch of lepidolite and got us a bunch of lithium. The EBF has batteries. I don't know why he made it look like the EBF wanted to fly, but I don't know. But 3 100 batteries in here. Hey, 99, how's it going, man? 3 in that one. And he hooked it up wrong. Damn it. Yep, he hooked it up wrong. I gotta fix that when we get back. We're supposed to put the 8 over on the 9 over on the line and the 4 under there. And he put the 8 under the EBF, so we're gonna run it, make our first aluminum, and then we'll switch it out because we're gonna lose a little bit of power.
Do you want this?
Not really.
Probably put it back.
Alright, sodium battery is done. She's gonna run the fuck off so I can't throw shit in her inventory because she's a mean ass.
Yep. You want branch cutters?
No, I don't mess with trees.
Put them back here.
Pick your shit up.
Stop.
No, they're yours. You want them. Alright, so I'm going to give you guys the weight screen. We are going to log off the server and wait for the update. We'll sit here and pick on crazy until the server gets back up.
Not picking up on crazy. This is a perfect time for an old lady break.
No, I want to pick on the crazy.
Nope, be right back.
Man, that's just cheating. Now I'm going to have to sing for y'all. You know that, right? I guess this is a good time to do the button pushy thing. Let's do some button pushies. Why? Why, YouTube, are you saying this is Borderlands, you retarded, stupid Twitch integrated thing? Really wish they'd fix this thing. It's just dumb. All it is, just dumb. Alright. Let's come over here. And that one.
Is it back already?
No, it ain't back already. What are you smoking?
It says it's up.
I gotta work on getting the loyalty badges done next, but at least I got your emote you wanted, E. Now you just gotta wait until you can use it. Alright, that shit's done. Yeah, you'll get a lot of fun out of smashing a Greg facing at people. I do have to say one thing is kind of dumb. I apparently can't use my own fucking thing.
You can't use your own emote?
I don't think so. It's not in the list of emotes I can do. Apparently somebody gift subbed me to somebody else's channel because I've got one of their emotes in here.
Oh.
I didn't sub to anybody. But that's the only one that's in here that I can use that isn't one of the normal ones, I guess. I'll have to kick Shadow or XAR and have them come in and check it and make sure it works. Is XAR even up and around today? And it shows him away. Let's fuck with him. Hi, Ghost. This server back up yet? No. Damn thing. Hi, Ghost. How's it going, man?
You said hi, Ghost.
Did I? So
Yeah.
that is how bad my memory is. It is seriously terrible because I cannot remember 2 minutes after I say hi to somebody. I just look over at chat. I see there's somebody that's, you know, saying something at the bottom, and I answer it. I sat here one day going, did I ever say hi to that guy? Drove me nuts. So I said hi to him again anyways. Fuck it. So did you try that Cobalt fix thing that Econ made? What are you welcoming Econ into GT Help for? That slacker's been missing for how long? I wouldn't have said welcome. I'd have said about damn time you get in here. Slacker.
Because I can.
But you know, that's just me. I might be a little bit of a pain in the ass. Just a little. Server, get the fuck back up here. Crazy, if you don't stop breaking shit, I'm telling you. What time is it? Oh hell, the kid's gonna be here soon. Oh yeah, YouTube, nice job with your fucking tweet. When's the last time Junior played My Summer Car? Wasn't it like Tuesday night? Wednesday night? That's what it put as the stream I'm doing right now. Fucking broke ass shit. I bitched at YouTube about it once, and they said to relink my Twitter account with my channel. So I had to go and delete the frickin' thing and put it back up there.
Should I do that? Because mine puts out.
Well, it didn't fix mine. You can try it, but it didn't work for me.
Did mine tweet this today?
I don't know, I'd have to look.
My video came out?
Yeah, and it actually has the name on it, except it just says episode 2. It doesn't have a title. You can give it a title?
No.
What the fuck?
Why not? Why give it a title?
Tell people what the fuck you're doing.
I'm going to work in the science career. Says
So-
that at the title.
So, bitch ass getting a job. She's gonna go make mutants.
No, right now I'm working on a rocket.
Oh, good God, no. Crazy. In this case, it is rocket science. Please don't. Hey, get your ass back on the server.
Is it back up?
No, I just said get your ass on the server because I wanted to see you try to log in while it's still down. Here's your sign.
I think it's funny that every time I create a sim, I give them like a big butt and big other areas.
I don't think it's funny every time I tell you to do something, you question me like I'm lying to you. get on the server if the damn thing's still down. What the fuck?
Possibly, yeah. Knowing you. You tried to trick me into getting on the server before it's up.
Now, how could you get on the server before it's up?
No, but you would tell me it's up, so I'd click on it, and then it not be up. So I waste my time.
Oh, you think I'm that mean? Okay,
Yes.
maybe I am that mean. Okay, maybe just a little. Alright, so aluminum dust. He said he processed it. Where is it? I see no aluminium. Find me the aluminums.
Probably. Where is the aluminum?
Aluminum. It got washed. Or it got... I didn't even washed. That's just crushed. Well, guess what? I'll wash some. And I need you to make a 8x tin cable so we can move the furnace and the electrolyzer, because the electrolyzer should not be back here. That does us no good.
You have lots of machines to hook up over here.
Yeah, well, our line is getting too damn long. We need to redo it.
Yeah, I like the pods.
You want pods again?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Extruder, extractor, compressor, forge hammer I could care about. The other ones I don't really care about at the moment.
You're washing it with no power.
Yeah, somebody probably ought to turn on some power. It's just using up what steam is left over at the moment.
Especially since I'm running the wire mill now.
Yeah, you probably ought to turn that on. Somebody needs to go down there and kill that damn zombie. That's getting annoying. And guess who that's going to have to be?
You.
Mm-hmm. I know my job. Kill shit.
Yep.
Murderer extraordinaire. Oh shit. It is dark as fuck down here. Crazy, I think you need to put me some torches, or make me some torches and throw them down the hole.
Here.
It is dark as fuck down
17.
here. Aren't you making a basement?
No, that's not my job. I got myself someplace safe to work, and that's it.
How about throwing me down some cobble so I can get the fuck out of here? That didn't go. I went right back in your inventory. Nice job. Ow! Throwing rocks on my head.
Mm-hmm.
Evil woman?
Don't woman me.
I said evil woman, not just woman.
Oh. What size did you want these?
8x. What size all the rest of them?
Shut up. How many did you want?
Motherfucker, 1!
Well, you get 4.
Crazy, are you actually making rubber right now?
Yeah.
I disconnected that.
Why?
So we could do the quest that needs rubber? That's what I was working on when we left. Apparently it didn't save, though, because it's actually making them. I disconnected that fucker. Yeah, how is it getting over there?
Because you disconnected it from the solidify. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, my ass.
Oh.
How is it getting over there?
I don't know. I just wanted rubber in the assembler. His pipes again.
Yeah. Good old broken ass fucking pipes.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, this pipe is out of here for the moment then.
I have your wires.
Oh, it's not the pipe. Somebody turned the damn thing to go straight to the solidifier.
Why?
I don't know. I have no idea why. I fist it. You see, I swore these pipes weren't that broke. What did you hear me? I'm trying to pay attention. You know I'm too poor to pay attention. Too broke to pay attention.
Where the fuck are you?
I'm up here on top of the machines.
You got all but one. There. Did you get that one, or did I throw it over? I threw it over.
Nice job. What are you giving me anyways? Oh, wires.
Here, just jump down and get that one. What's next in the way of quests?
2591 out of 388. And I need a little more rubber pulp. Do we have any more rubber pulp? We do. Good.
Now it wants dark concrete.
Yes, which means you need to make a mixer and another solidifier.
There's already a mixer.
Yes. Is there a mixer? Then you don't need to
Yeah.
make a mixer. Then you just need to make another fluid solidifier. And we will need the fluid solidifier for something else, so go ahead and don't worry about it. Because we're not going to be making concrete.
Apparently, we need 4 brass rods as well.
Yes. 3, 4, 6, 8. I'm going to go ahead and let it take all that's in there, which should be all it needs. Oh, don't you give me that. I'm going to hold on to one freaking little bit.
What?
Suck that last little bit out of there. Thank you. Pipe didn't want to give up the last little bit. Alright, so that quest should be done. Get this out of here.
Yep.
And we'll hook that back up down there. And that back over to here.
Thermal centrifuge now.
And we'll put this back in here. Put the auto out back on and let it do its thing. Alright, I'm going to take the aluminum out for right now. And we're going to go ahead and put one of these in here. Did you give this thing a whack job? You did. Alright, and we need to change around these battery buffers because he put the 8 or 9 over here and it's supposed to be over there. Alright, furnace, you need to come out of there. Along with all of these. What are you here for? Crazy, I'll have to move that. I don't have the room for that.
Why does it want
that.
It was 1,000 stone, 1,000 cobblestone, and 250 obsidian.
That's for the rock breaker. And I don't think you got the diamonds to make the rock breaker, do you?
I've got that. Shh.
There. That's gonna go there. Crazy needs to make me some pipes so I can put some oxygen in this bad boy. Well, I need to get oxygen out of that bad boy, actually. And into this bad boy. Alright, so we have our first aluminum ingot done. Let's see. We are still pretty much full on power.
You're switching the battery boxes around.
I'm going to wait until I get it used up. I threw your frickin' ingot at you.
Why do I need this?
Because you need to make the parts for the upgraded blast furnace. So we need an upgraded EBF. Yeah, blast furnace. So we need a MV energy hatch, an MV battery box, MV turbine.
Yeah, this is not enough aluminum for that.
Yeah, no shit. Right now we just need the energy hatch and the battery box. The turbine, we can just use these three.
Still not enough.
No shit. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Glad you were here for that.
Okay, I'm gonna get the clipboard.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna give me a list of things that I need to do.
Bossy, ain't you? You're gonna give them to me.
Yeah. I'm ready.
I don't have a choice. And the energy hatch.
Okay. My keyboard swapped. And the energy hatch.
MV4X battery buffer.
MV4X battery buffer.
A MV electrolyzer. And 4 MV batteries. Lithium. Oh yeah, I was looking for pipes. That's what I was doing.
For the batteries.
We got 4 and 3. Alright, so Crazy needs to make us some pipes.
What else?
Right now I need pipes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14 will get me to the output. I need to be back here. So 14, 15, 16, 17. Fuck. I need probably about 24 bronze or steel small pipes.
You need to pick one.
I don't care. Whatever's cheapest, easiest for you to make. Oh, also put on that list arc furnace.
LV?
Mm-hmm. Alright, so we're getting low on power. Except for some reason, this one is not using any power. Wonder if it's not turned the right way or something, but doesn't really matter. It needs to come out of there anyways. I want to switch these around. Alright, so this should be the right battery buffer. It is. Now, why did you put wire cutters in there? And then you can have a seed right there. Good boy. There, now we can make more batteries for that one. Which technically we're not going to be making, because we're going to be taking the ones from here and putting them over there. Come on. You know you want to. Thank you. Now take your ass up there like I told you. Alright, there we go. Just to make sure we're going to do that.
Small steel.
Yeah, that's fine. The hell is she running? Probably the plate bender. She's making pipes. That's what she's running. What the fuck is that noise? Alright, I'm getting some more aluminum made. And I still don't know what he's got this thing set to.
You said how many?
How many what? What were we
Pipes.
talking about?
Pipes.
24. Light all these bitches up.
Here.
Thank you. Alright, so we need to go over. I don't really want to do it this close, though. I'm gonna whack you in the foot in about a second. Watch your tootsies, woman. I gotta be breaking my tools.
You didn't break your tools.
My pickaxe just broke. Alright, creeper. Alright, so let's do over right here. No, I'm not up to the thousands of deaths yet. I think I've actually died on here less than I've died on the one that me and Crazy play together. Our new testing one. I don't die in Fear of the Night because I'm more picky about what I do than I am when I'm playing with Crazy, which is kind of stupid because our testing one is on hard. So you'd think I would be a little more weary of what I'm doing there. But no, I've died a bunch there. But that's all Crazy's fault, by the way. Every time I die, it's Crazy's fault.
No, it isn't.
It is.
Is there a way to see how many times you died?
In the book. You can also see it in your statistics if you haven't, but you didn't probably reset from last time.
Crazy currently has died 9 times.
Damn, woman. How many times have I died?
20.
Really? I've died that many times?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think I died that many times.
Yeah.
That was in the first few days, so.
However, the top person for death is Monk. For 150.
Still not gold blocking it. Gold block was a champ. Gold block could do 150 in like a day. I can't remember how many he had. There was a lot. A lot. Hey, shut up about my tree. Me and that tree were having a good long fight. Yeah, I know he isn't here to take the top spot.
I've died 7 times to monsters, 1 time to fire, and 1 time to explosion.
So where's the rest of them?
That's 9. I've only died 9 times.
Oh.
I have not died to lava yet.
Give it time.
He got, that one person isn't here to take the top spot. He got banned.
Oh, he got banned? I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
To be honest, as annoyed as I got, I kind of missed chuckling at all the deaths. Yeah, I had no idea he got banned, dude. Ooh. Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh, wow.
Telling people your base was a community area? Oh, wow. Yeah, that definitely not a good way of, sticking around. That'll usually get you kicked in the ass pretty quick. Alright, I got all but one of the boilers on. I probably ought to turn it on too. So we can kick some power into this bitch. So we can start pumping out aluminum for you. And I'm going to start making oxygen.
Get on that.
So we can start pumping oxygen into it. So we can make steel.
Arc furnace first.
Yes, please, because that'll save making wrought iron.
Yeah. That is why I am making it first.
He went around taking down the signs you put up, telling him to stay the fuck out. See, I just piss on the fucking sign. Yeah, screw you, bitches. I go where I want. You can't stop me. Alright, fluid out. Granulate in. Boom. We have nickel. And now there should be oxygen on its lovely way over here. Eventually.
Ooh, we can make steel over there now.
Well, yes, but slowly. Are you gonna get this fucking box out of here?
What box?
You need to go grab the dolly and move it up a block. Because,
Do we
well,
have a dolly? I haven't made a dolly.
fucking dolly.
I'm busy. That's your work.
She wasn't so fucking non-observant. She'd know we had a dolly. Oh, fuck, I forgot the stupid thing. Give me the damn inventory. So put the damn thing on it. Yeah, stealing is better than asking. You didn't know, dude? It's easier to ask for forgiveness than it is permission. Didn't you know that? That's Rapist 101.
Are you saying you're a rapist? Is that why you know that?
I didn't say that. That's not what I said.
Uh-huh. How else would you know that?
Just stating a fact. Yep, first 1,000 oxygen is in the EBF.
Coffee.
You don't need no stinking coffee.
I'm becoming a coffee drinker more so.
Yeah, you're trying to get your addiction to pop. Now you're going to get addicted to coffee. How's that going to work for you?
It's gonna work, damn it.
Mm-hmm. You keep telling yourself that.
I need some form of caffeine.
Mm-hmm. I know this.
So coffee is a great alternative to pop because
Sure.
I can limit the sugar in it. Right.
E is all excited. That's what I'm talking about. You had to say coffee, didn't you? Still wonder why he stole like 30 stacks of gold when he was starting out. Like, where the heck did it even go? He lived in a little wooden shack. Hey, his name's Gold Block Ingot. He's got to have the gold. I like gold.
Here's how you get banned.
Mm,
By stealing from people.
pretty much. That's just, you'd think that would be just common sense, but there are some people that completely lack that.
Like Bear.
Sure.
Sounded good to me.
There's a lot of things that sound good to you that are wrong.
Is there? Got me more aluminum yet?
It's making. I make more if you stop using up all my power.
Hey. I'm going to use a lot more when I get the arc furnace up.
Making a lot of wrought iron, are you?
Yep.
Sure am.
I need it for a machine casing. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't fix stupid. I've been trying to do that for almost 3 years now, and, it just doesn't work. And no, I'm not talking about you, crazy, so shut up. But who I am talking about, I can't say Because then Crazy will get all defensive because I'm saying bad things about her baby that isn't here.
Shut up.
But yes, I know you can't fix stupid. You also can't fix lazy. He was trying to steal from you while you're AFK? That's fucking ballsy, man.
Are you serious? Wow.
That takes some huge brass balls right there. Funny thing was, I wasn't AFK at all. That's when you need to have tech guns in the pack with a fucking shotgun. Fucking shoot his ass. Off my lawn, fucker. Guess technically ain't on your lawn. Fucker walked right up in the house. What the fuck is with all the wires, woman?
What?
You
I need
stealing all my
wires.
power.
This is a working factory here.
Mm.
I'm working.
Oh, I'm not. I'm just standing around my thumb up my ass. Waiting on power.
That is nothing new.
Tastes like chocolate. You want to try?
No.
Come on. I thought you'd like that one. That was funny, wasn't
No. No, it was not.
it?
Damn it, I need a graphite cell. Work on that, would you?
He had a Jack calling Taster an asshole. What? Yes. Always wonder for when you hear, an asshole call somebody else an asshole. And by the way, we just finished the freaking Sentinel fight. Crazy, shut up. We're talking about Borderlands for a minute. I still don't see where
No,
you
talking
get the.
about Borderlands.
I still don't see where you get the fact that Jack was, a good guy until he was betrayed by Moxie, and he was starting to lose his fucking mind long before they did what they did. And they were justified in doing what they did because he was turning into a fucking psychopath and ended up, becoming worse of a fucking psychopath.
I'll be right back.
But I couldn't really argue that at the time because I didn't remember. Now I remember. I'll be right back, guys. Junior just popped in the door. I need to talk to him real quick.
I'm back. What is he saying? No, Junior, no chocolate milk.
All right, I'm back. Let's see. If you actually pay attention, Jack's original goal was to obtain the contents of the vault before treasure hunting idiots result in the... Junior, get in here.
I already am.
Okay, good. You need to hash this out with Creeper.
Yeah. 1 second. First, I just had one hell of a movie idea.
Oh God, I'm scared.
You said, okay, I'm back. The first thing that went to my head is Back in Black.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're back and fat.
Shut up, Junior.
That's not going to hell of a funny parody, don't it?
His goal was not to keep treasure hunting idiots from getting to the contents of the vault.
Fair.
Otherwise, he wouldn't have tricked the first ones into doing it so he could steal the shit out of it. What crazy? A hero does not trick people. I got a diamond vein.
He is a coward, is what he is.
Yes. Didn't I grab any graphite? There should be graphite ore up here somewhere, crazy.
Your diamond vein's nether.
Yes, I know.
No.
Graphite ore, 32.
Over here. Okay.
You're nuts if you agree with Creeper. However, he assumed and was correct in that assumption. Wait a minute. Before treasure hunting, contents ended up in the hands of legitimately bad people. Yeah, see, I completely disagree. He completely tricked the first people into doing all the shit in Borderlands 1 so he could try to steal the contents of it because he's a money-grubbing corporate whore, which is exactly what he ended up doing with the shit was, taking over Hyperion. Although you can see in, the pre-sequel that it was supposedly from all the fighting with Tacitor to get to the second vault, or the 1.5 vault, that made him kill Tacitor and take over. But I don't believe that was ever not his goal, was to take over, because that's corporate fucktards for you.
Did you ever hook up the hammer?
No, we're still using the Steam one right now. They will kiss ass, suck up, and say whatever they need to get their objective and get powerful enough to pull off whatever bullshit they want to pull off. And that's what he did. He sucked up, yes, Mr. Tacitor, sir. No, Mr. Tacitor, sir. Would you like me to lick your asshole, Mr. Tacitor, sir? That's, that's right out of the corporate ass kissers fucking playbook right there. And then he started getting more blazing and more, or brazen, and more you know, asshole-ish, the more powerful he started feeling. To the point at the end of the game, he fucking choked the son of a bitch to death with his watch chain. And took over. Which he would have done whether he got the second vault or not.
Can you stop talking about Borderlands Fear of the Night?
Do you have something to talk about Fear of the Night?
No. But
would you like to sit here and discuss the fact that we need more power for the blast furnace to make aluminum? You know, would you like to read off the numbers of the amount of power we have in each battery for the next 20 minutes?
Would like for you to shush your mouth.
Okay, well, I'm streaming. I need to talk about something.
Other than Borderlands.
Okay, we're going to sit here and stare at Crazy's ass for the next 20 minutes. Could you move your cape?
No, you're not.
All right, then shut up. I have something to talk about. We're going to talk about it.
It's annoying.
Hey, you sat here and talked about your stupid Sims shit at the beginning, and I said nothing. So hush your face.
Fudge. What am I doing wrong, Bear?
Everything.
Shut up. I got steel. I got...
First off, you're using this stupid table. That's your problem. I can tell you what your problem is right now.
What?
You have two different circuits in the pattern, and you have two different steels in the pattern. It doesn't like that shit.
No, not in my screen, I don't.
In my screen, you do.
Son of a bitch. Change it already. There you go. No. That in there. Fucking lag.
I still hate how this fucking EBF works. You crazy got recycling. I hate the fact that it eats all the power out of this first buffer, barely any out of the second, and none out of the third. This third one is never going to use any power. It is absolutely retarded. You have to have the three there, but you don't have to have, like, anything doing anything. It's just really, really dumb.
Here.
What? I didn't do it. I need a battery buffer for that.
I need wrought iron for that.
Well, you hook me up with what I need, and I'll hook you up with what you need.
Yeah, but what I need is easier to get from that.
Yes, but it takes a lot of power. We can hook it up real quick if you want.
No, I'll just do it the other way. It'll just be quicker than that.
Okay, because I can hook it up with a wire, but we got to make sure nothing gets used while it's running. It's got its first oxygen already. Yes, I'm still live because I didn't start until fucking 2 o'clock or 12 o'clock because my ass couldn't go to bed until 6 a.m. It's Crazy's fault.
Everything's my fault, apparently.
It is. That aside, how Borderlands Tales ends, there is a strong chance Jack will be back in AI form in Borderlands 3. Yes, I agree. I don't see them getting rid of Jack completely. at like any point because he is the best villain in a long time. Hey, look, she's got basalt for me. I can work on the floor. Jack is one of those people that you just love to hate. He makes a great villain, and he's funny, you know. Same reason why people love Claptrap, you know. He's funny, you know. Annoyingly so, but, you know, funny. Jack is the same way. He's annoying, but he's funny. But he's annoying in a different way. He's annoying because he's an asshole and he's always trying to kill you. You think my funny and your funny are completely different? Why do you say that? But I agree. My funny is very different than most people. I find things funny that a lot of people wouldn't because I have a very dark, sinister, sick, demented sense of humor.
Hello.
Oh shit! It's a spider. Whatever it is, Crazy did it.
Oh no, nothing bad. In this case, I just need your expertise soon, very soon.
Okay.
Like, if you have time today, then today.
Okay. Yeah, when we get done with Fear the Night, I can help you out with what you need.
Yeah.
I
It's
can hook you up.
basically the beta is ready. Saying that.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Crazy, get out of my hole.
Damn it! Why did get?
What the hell is wrong with my damn chat? Sorry, I wasn't completely ignoring you, creeper. My freaking chat thing stopped scrolling up. They did not make him an asshole. He was becoming an asshole already, which I already explained. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, how can you call the 4 people from the first one bandits? That's what I don't get. Because you're saying your idea right now is saying that good people doing bad things for a good reason is okay. You're saying if the motive was justified, then doing it is okay. Which I don't know. There's a few cases I can agree with that, but there's a whole lot of them I can't. No, he was going crazy long before he got that relic showing him the future and smashed it in his face. Like when he sent the scientists out the fucking airlock. You know, that's not something that's, you know, that's not something a sane person does. And I can't remember if it was that point or another point where he actually said, that felt good after killing somebody. You could tell right there at that moment that he was turning from the hero that he was trying to be into the psychopath he was, you know, destined to be. That was his evolution point right there, where he chose that path. But I don't get where you say that they were bandits in number 2. Especially Maya. She was, you know, just, you listen to her tapes, it says nothing about her doing bad things. Except for, you know, killing the fucking monks that were robbing the fucking people, which in your case, that's justifiable homicide. And she was doing what was wrong for the right reason. I'm trying to think of the other ones. Zero was just an assassin.
Hold on.
What?
Why didn't kill the monks? Maybe killed the one, not the others.
Well, I know she at least killed one, right?
Yeah, the head jackass.
Yeah. So she was in no way a fucking bandit before she became a Vault Hunter.
Huh.
Zero was just an assassin. He was, you know.
Who knows what the hell he is?
Yeah, no, you can't say that somebody's a bandit because they're, you know, a paid assassin. That would say Athena is a fucking bandit. And Athena isn't a bandit. She's a paid assassin. She's doing a job. Maybe a crap job, but a job.
And the self-promised destroy Atlas.
Yes. And then she was completely justified in that because they made her kill her fucking sister. Trust me, I would be murdering a whole lot of motherfuckers. And I don't even have a sister. I don't remember Salvador's tapes on what he was doing before. Because we haven't gotten them very often because they're in 1,000 cuts, I think. Axton was a soldier that was kicked out.
Basically a mercenary guy assassin. He'd pick up the bounty.
Oh, he became a bounty hunter after he got kicked out by his
he wanted
girlfriend.
fame and glory and was getting bored.
Yeah. That doesn't make him a bandit. It might make him a bad person that, you know, he signed up for being a soldier and then, you know, got stupid. But that doesn't make him a bandit. But I completely disagree with, you know, Maya being considered a bandit. Sure, a bunch of shit in his brain in a broken state. Jack was being controlled by the relic, which is what the end of TPS was meant to imply. I don't believe he was being controlled by the relic in any way, shape, or form. The relic showed him a way of getting more powerful through the use of the warrior. It showed him the future if he stayed on the path that he was on and a way to get what he wanted. I don't believe that's controlling him I believe his greed was controlling him, and the relic was just showing him a better way of obtaining his goal. Through a different vault. Was he clearly a bit crazy? Yes. But what turned him into the villain of the story wasn't his choices. Bullshit. A villain does not throw a bunch of scientists out of fucking airlock, or a hero does not throw a bunch of scientists out of a airlock just because he has suspicion that one of them could be working against him, locking them up, putting them, where they can't be a spy anymore, firing them, kicking them out of the fucking thing, whatever. I need batteries for this.
Did you realize there was 31 aluminum
Hey,
ingots
there
in
it
here?
is.
You also
I'm
have
gonna.
31 aluminum ingots.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know he was making aluminum before now, so. Then go right ahead and start making your stuff. Because I had no clue.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay. Because I've watched Tales, and I haven't played Tales, but I watched Junior play it.
I just listened to Salvador's tapes real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So he was tried and about to be hung for the murder of 3 men that he claimed was going to attack Mia Blair.
Mm-hmm.
Which, Spanish, I can't remember exactly. That's family, I think it is. So he was to be hung by his neck until he was dead for the murder of those 3 men.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you want to say? It was fun. Wait, it was fun? Killing bad guys is always fun.
Yeah.
Then Hyperion Occupation Force came into the town, told everybody to evacuate, and Salvador, well, kicked the shit out of him. And then broke a guy's arm. Well, no, removed his arm, broke his legs, and then sent him back.
So there again, justifiable homicide. They killed his family. He killed them, and then a bandit court sentenced him to death.
Yeah.
Again, not a bandit. He didn't say killing bad guys is always fun after killing, a preacher, little kids. He said it after killing the people that were trying to hang him unjustifiably for killing the people that killed his family.
Bad guys is always fun. When the judge asked me had any final words to say about killing the guy.
Okay. After killing the people that killed his family. Yeah. Yeah.
It was fun.
I'd have to agree with that. Ghost, we're talking about game theory basically for Borderlands. These two doofuses think that Jack was the hero and and he was betrayed by the people that you play as and Moxie, and that they were bandits, bad people, and made him into the villain he ended up being.
Anybody who tricks people into opening a vault that contains a destroyer that's supposed to destroy the world, just so he can get the eyeball of it and turn it into a weapon he can control. No!
He was a coward from the beginning. That is not a hero.
Yeah. Nobody needs that kind of power.
No. And he thought there was more power within the vault, which is why he snuck in and took whatever it was he took, other than the Destroyer's Eye. And then he uses the slag, because he got Iridian somehow from the vault. I don't remember.
Well, after the vault opened, Iridian started to spread across Pandora, going everywhere.
And then he
So
uses
then
that to
refined
mutate
it,
people.
and the slag
And
that comes off of it, he did all that shit. And
yeah.
it was after they destroyed the eye that he kind of lost it a little bit. And whatever that thing was, it was in the vault showing him the future or whatever. Bullshit.
Yeah, but he was already losing it before that. That was like the breaking point.
Gotta remember the sequence of events. He was a coward in the beginning.
Yeah. Salvador was not a psycho. Krieg was only a psycho because he was experimented on by Hyperion.
Yeah, he is. That's the reason he's wanted, is because he's property of Hyperion. Because
He's a good guy. He's a good guy. You can tell by his internal monologue. You can only kill the, worthy or whatever it is. If you kill one innocent, we're done.
Yeah, I mean, he practically tells himself, "You get out of control, kill one innocent, I will end you myself. Damn it."
Mm-hmm. So you're never going to get me to believe that fucking Krieg is a psycho bandit. He is not. He was made to be that by Hyperion because of the slag shit that they did to him. He is a good fucking guy that is stuck inside a psycho's body because of slag experimentation.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, they hired fucking Hyperion, did all kinds of that shit, and that was all through Jack. As you can tell from the tapes in the wildlife preserve that, he ordered that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't care how fucking nuts you go, anybody would do that shit is fucking out of his mind.
I mean, half the time, it seemed like the workers were held prisoner by their families. I mean, they didn't do what Jack said, then he'd kill their family, their loved ones, and shit. Or put them on the other side of the experiment.
Yes, I have to agree. Conductor of the Poop Train is much more funny and hilarious than a psycho. Is she getting back here sometime today? Well, Ultima, we're standing around making aluminum. What else is there to talk about? This is all I'm doing right now, so. And dude, I am off topic. I don't know what on topic is. Well, boobs are always on topic, but Crazy gets tired of hearing me talk about boobs. Need to talk about the fact that me and Junior haven't been on fucking Fallout in forever. We need to get back on there. Yeah, I'm also quite amazed that with all these boilers we got, that this is not staying up in power better than it is. But I did just put in 3 new cadmium batteries over here, but that doesn't change the fact that, this thing's not powering as well as I thought it would. Apparently she's back. She's not
Yeah.
talking, but she's back. So Ultima would like us to talk about boobs instead of Borderlands. So let's talk about boobs, Crazy.
No.
See? I told you she wouldn't want to talk about that.
Talk about the fact that I got chocolate milk.
We don't want to talk about your
You're
fucking
not
chocolate milk.
allowed chocolate milk.
That ain't stopping me.
Oh, I know. Don't I know it? Envy Energy Hatch.
There he goes again, Ultima, showing ways of making friends and influencing people all over again.
Nope. Ultima would be wrong with that statement.
Well, I don't believe that's any of our business because you're a happily married woman. Even if you weren't happily married, you're still married, so your boobs are off limits.
I just hate them.
Just like I don't talk about Bunny's boobs because she's married, so therefore her boobs are off limits.
Boobs are the worst thing on earth.
Mm-mm.
I got a what out of the hubby on that one. They get in the way. They're a pain in the ass.
Boobs are the best thing on the planet. They give life. They make great pillows.
They're a pain in the ass. That does not change the fact that they are a pain in the ass.
So are fucking nuts, but they're required. But then again, I've never heard a woman go, "Oh my God, did you see the nuts on him?" Yeah, that's never gonna happen.
Shut up. No one cares about how you men love boobs.
Boobs are awesome.
Stop it. Go away.
And now Crazy gets her boobs played with.
Men.
See, this is why we talk about boobs. So we can get Crazy picked on. I guarantee you women do not find nuts attractive. Nuts are like the skin off of your elbow shoved under your frickin' dick. Balls are ugly.
Hi, Dyer.
Hi, Dyer. Hopefully you're enjoying this conversation. There's no way you could take the skin off a turkey neck and strap it in some dude's crotch and say, "Oh, that's fucking sexy." No. Now,
Crazy made you a to-do list.
I may completely disagree with it and think it's kind of weird, but, there are women that, are attracted to, a dude's dick, but, that's just because women are weird. But hey, we're attracted to, that little sideways clam that,
Shush! Moving on.
Taste-
New topic.
tastes great, less filling.
New topic.
Yes, new topic.
Hey, how else can you get banned on 3 platforms at one time? I'm trying.
I'm sure you could find a way.
I'm working on it right now. Hey, blame Ultima. It's his fault. I was talking about Borderlands.
No, we don't want to talk about Borderlands either.
And he had to bring up boobs.
I made you a to-do list, Dyer. I haven't
Huh.
filled it up yet. There's only one thing on it.
Oh, that's good. That's enough. Until we know what we actually need, at least.
I know what we need. All the things.
Do you want the forestry tree farm, or do you want to not do that this time?
I want to go hippie power, but Crazy's still fighting me on it.
I don't want to make all that crap. If Dyer wants to make those solar boilers, go right ahead.
Hippie power. Is that a bunch of people sitting around just smoking joints?
No, hippie power is solar,
Put
wind.
a thing over their head, just sits there, absorbs all the vibes.
Yeah. Shut up, Junior.
Is there a way to manage the solar without having to take them down and put them up all the time?
Well, they only go to 50% efficiency, so you just make twice as much because that makes sense.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Which I think is a shit way of doing it because his whole reason for nerfing them was so people wouldn't use as many of them, but then he had them only go to 50%, so that just gives people a reason to make twice as many as they did before.
Yeah, or even
Oh,
20 times as many.
I mean, you put that thing at freaking 1% power at a time, people just still make more.
Yeah, which is why. Okay, here's what Bloody originally explained to me for why he did all the nerfs he did. Was he wanted people to graduate their power up, not get stuck on one,
Yeah,
and
it's
just
not gonna
keep
happen.
making the same. Because in Minecraft, in modded Minecraft, if you need more power, what do you typically do? Make another generator, feed it more charcoal. So he nerfed the coal boilers so you couldn't automate them, so you would graduate to the automatable one, which is the large one. But then I do believe, nerfed the power you get out of the steam you get out of the large one, so you would graduate to methane, oil. Then they fucked oil all up in the later ones, so oil's, annoyingly fucking stupid. And then he nerfed freaking solars to death. So I don't quite get the whole thing of graduating power. Typically, when I play, I will go for charcoal in a boiler, making me ass tons of power until I can get to HV and make nuclear, and then I go nuclear. And along the way, I will make methane and stuff like that through the fermented biomass in one of the pyrolose ovens, and make power from that. But it's not really anything that's that's what I did last time. We never had to do any regular oil past the initial bit that we needed to make the pyrolose, because we used the pyrolose to make our plastic. We never had to process oil. So I would like to actually try to steer away from a little bit of the charcoal this time. So I really don't want to do a tree farm per se, and see what we can do to do more oil based, maybe even fuck around with creepers fucking methane from hell setups, but I'm not going to go psycho like he did. But we're still going to need something to feed them, so we're probably going to end up still doing a tree farm.
I have the multi-farm.
Okay, well, we're probably going to use it for rubber wood.
Yeah.
Because we can get all kinds of good shit out of the rubber wood, including methane.
Yes, I agree.
So rather than doing a oak wood tree farm, and a rubber tree farm. We'll just do a rubber tree farm. And
then a carrot farm or something.
I'd really like to, as terrible as they are, get into making the actual harvesters. As expensive as those bastards are, I'd really like to get into using those instead of the IC2 farm, because the IC2 farm breaks the crop sticks, and I consider it to be a cheating loophole that I don't want to use. Because if you put a crop stick down and put it in orchard mode, it automatically upgrades that crop that's on there to like great stats. And forestry knows it and won't fix it.
Huh. Well, I'll just use the MFR one then, and it's not a big deal.
You can
But I could set this one up to use trees at least, right?
Yeah, just put rubber trees in it. And have it cut it down, and we'll set up a couple centrifuges to do it like we did last time, where it centrifuges the wood, gets us the methane and the sticky resin and the carbon, and then another one to centrifuge down the sticky resin, and we'll get plant balls and shit like that out of it, and then we can use the plant balls to make methane.
Yep. It's a good thing to do.
Let's see. The reason I went heavy into methane is because it simplified the process of oil processing. CBD isn't any more difficult or complicated than nitro. Bullshit. CBD is stupidly retarded because you have to have seeds or fish constantly. That's why in my GT5 pack I have the nitro fix that Supercoder made for me, that actually puts the old recipe back in of just being able to make glycerol with nitrogen and oxygen, whatever it was. I can't remember what it was, but it's back in there. Okay, so you gave me the energy hatch, but that won't do me any good until I get the battery buffer.
I know that, fucker.
I was just kind of telling myself. So shut up, fucker. Now that we have the arc furnace, probably the next big step we need to work on is getting to the Pyroluce oven. That way we can not have to make 400 more of these stupid ass railcraft boilers, because I always have like 16 of them fucking things or more to feed into the boiler. By the way, the circuits are burnt out on the boiler. So, do you have this boiler set up to just run whenever it gets enough creosote in there that it can just waste off the creosote?
Yep, that's how it is right now. I was gonna create a lever to stop it, and we could just turn it on when we wanted to burn it off. But we had rubber in the assembly machine, and I didn't want to waste it, so I didn't do that yet.
Yeah, Crazy needs to make us about 2 more assemblers.
I'm not the only one that can make assemblers, fucker.
You know, if it was any other machine, you'd be like, no, nobody else, I got it. You don't make machines, that's my job. But because it's assemblers, oh yes, everybody can make that other than Crazy.
We have the parts for it, though.
See, so just put them together and quit your belly aching.
Mm-mm. Not possible.
I know.
You just said it was possible.
For me to not bellyache? No.
Oh, I meant to make it.
Fuck AgriCraft. AgriCraft is gay as fuck, man. I still don't know why the fuck Econ put that mod in here. It's fucking lazy cheese ass fucking IC2. When you're doing mutations, there should be a bad luck, a bad mutation chance. There should be complete luck in if you get what you're trying to get. It should not be take part A, stick in part B, turn into part C. It's genetics. Genetics does not work. Just, oh, hey, if I take a blonde-haired, blue-eyed woman and mix him with a blonde-haired, blue-eyed man, I'm going to get a blonde-haired, blue-eyed child. Doesn't always work that time. Sometimes you're going to get a brown-haired kid because there's a recessive gene in there somewhere that decides to poke its head up and go, "Hi, how you doing?" Or, you get one of those soulless gingers. Bear says to make the steam tank tire. Yeah, fuck you. Make a steam battery, I'll kick somebody's ass. If I didn't think it would be considered griefing, and I could get Econ to save the server for me, I would have gone around the last server and broke everybody's Steam batteries and stole them as a joke. But, like Ultima said, my idea of a joke and everybody else's idea of a joke is very different. I'd have thought it was funny. I don't think anybody else would find the humor in it. And I can't expect Econ to do that kind of work just for me to be funny. Hey, he did it! Ah, XAR got the new emote to work. Thanks, man. I need to change the name of it because it's kind of screwed up since it's Bear 98. I don't know why they did that. I gotta see if I can fix that. Using AgriCraft isn't a goal. The problem is IC2 crops crashing the server. And see, I don't know how in the fuck you guys ever manage that because I have never crashed a server with them. And I've used them forever. And if you had to breed them up really high stats to do it, frickin' Axel used to do that shit, and he never crashed a fucking server. No, we're not hiding it where Bear can't see it. Alright. I think I've caught up on all the fucking messages now. I think. So why are you doing Netherrack? Just because you have it, or?
I just liked it.
Okay. I'll say because we've got sulfur ore, dude. I don't have a problem
why
with
am I
it.
doing that with Netherrack? Oh, I just had extra stuff to finish going through, extra power when I was logging off. So.
Oh, okay. Because I have no problem with you doing it. I do it myself. I just don't know anybody else that ever takes the time and wastes the power to do it. But I do it, so I have no issue with it. I was just questioning it as for, why, because nobody else does.
No reason.
Okay. A battery box to put those batteries in would be useful because I can run this on one battery. You already gave me one battery. So how about fucking battery box.
Hey.
Stop walking through me when I'm trying to have a serious conversation with you. I'm trying to look you in the eye. Look at me when I'm talking to you, woman.
I'm looking in the machine.
If you were still playing, you'd fill a tank with steam and just leave it sit there to annoy me. Yeah, don't doubt it. Damn it. I hate cold weather. Fucking knees acting up today. No. Don't start that, Ultima. You're going to get me in trouble. Although, what I can do is... Boom.
Stop it!
Which will also get me in trouble, but... No. No, evil woman, back away. You're going to hurt the armor.
I already hit you.
I know you did. Go away. See, she doesn't fight fair. I just give her a little slap on the rump. She hits me with a sword. Mean woman. Am I getting a battery box today?
No.
And we need some more LV battery boxes if you want me to do the pod thing for you. I think we should wait for the pod thing until we can do MV, though. And just do transformers instead of a bunch of battery boxes. Now that we can make steel in the EBF, we should move these primitive blast furnaces either over here in the corner or outside, so we ain't got those stupid screeching fuckwits, and we can run a second line off of here going this way to put another set of machines for right now. And we'll just take these turbines, and once we get, an MV one made, and hook them up to this battery box, take the batteries from there and put them in here. And then we'll have enough power to do that. Oh, I probably ought to go out there and check the water. You said you made 2 more tanks, didn't you?
Yep, we have 3 now.
Are they keeping up at all?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Alright. We can make a reservoir just about any time. We got an alloy furnace. I think we just got to go get the nether quartz. We just got to go in the fucking, nether to get it. Can you use quartzite?
No, it has to be another quartz.
I need more lithium.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Nope, that's a you problem.
How's that a me problem?
You want your battery box? It's a you problem.
You don't need lithium to make a battery box.
No, but why I'm making the battery box, you can maybe be making the lithium.
That's how you're looking at this, huh?
Yep. What size battery? You just the 4 slot?
Yeah, 4 slots more than enough for that.
We have 46 more left pidolite that we could wash.
Yeah, most definitely does have to be fucking... Damn, that kind of sucks ass. And it's better if it's just the gem. Okay. So I'll have to go see if I can find another quartz vein. And I'll let those two fill up just about all the way since I ran both of them empty. Should put random lava pits around so you can play dodge the blowtorch. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a good idea with crazy. And it wouldn't be a good idea for me either because I'd, not pay attention and fall right into fucking things. I wouldn't be good at that game.
It'd still be fun to watch, but yes.
That it probably would. By the way, when I get the money, I've got a new game I want to play that I think will be fun for you guys to watch. I'm just not sure if it'll be funner to watch me or Junior do it. I was watching a buddy of mine play it last night. Fucking Resident Evil 2. It's got a lot of jump scares in it and puzzles you gotta figure out and shit. It's basically a remake of the original Resident Evil 2. It's got really nice graphics. But it's, $60 fucking bucks because it just came out yesterday. So it'll be a while for that one. I'd like to get the remake of Resident Evil 1 and try it first. I hear people are calling it yeah, it is a game of the year quality. It is fucking beautiful on the graphics. I quite enjoyed watching. If you want to see the dude I was watching play it, I put a link in GT Help last night. You can go back and watch the VOBs of him playing it and check it out. It's really nice. I quite enjoyed it. Hence part of the reason why I was up until 6 o'clock in the morning. Alright, so let's get this switched over to MV now. So we need to take out that battery box. That battery box, that battery box. And we need to get the batteries that I just lost underneath the fucking thing. 'Cause you're tired.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up, crazy. I remember asking you. Alright, so we're gonna put MV Energy Hatch. And let's actually put it on the other side. That way it's less for the piping. Do you have me a couple more heat-proof casings? I need like 2.
Why? Do you need 2 more heat-proof casings?
Because I have to take out the LV energy hatches.
No, I only have 1.
Well, I need you to make me 1 more then.
I don't want to.
I don't believe 1 had anything to do with this. Thanks.
It has everything to do with it.
Not really. So, why did you think our EBF needed to look like it was trying to fly?
Whatever.
He gives
I
it
was
wings
just
so it
lazy
can
and
fly.
just put it down.
I see that when I come in. I was like, what the fuck kind of flight thing is he trying to make here?
Here's the one.
Alright, so we've got a bunch of extra batteries now, which I'll throw over here. We probably should switch out the sodium and cadmiums to the lithiums. Alright, so we're going to put Where is the MV battery box? There it is. We're going to put that there. And it's going to go in a thiswardly direction. Come on, fucker. Don't argue with me. Thatwardly direction. And then we're going to put that steam turbine there. And we need it faced thatwardly direction. That's going to go there. So we got two, and then we're going to put the third one right there. Again, thatwardly direction. And then we need to pop that onto there. Think you crazy. And we need to do that like so. And we can get rid of that one over there on that side. And I need to get my ass out of here without burning my fucking head. Smacking it on fucking pipes like a moron. Alright, so... Oh yeah, we do need that one. Never mind. Alright, so I think I got this all set up now. Let's get the battery in here so it can start charging. And I need 2 more freaking basalt for the damn floor now. She's throwing shit at me again. Oh, 2 more medium batteries, thank you. There we go. And there we go. Everything should be back up and going. Just needs to have a whack job done on it. And the batteries are filling. So there we go. We have upgraded the EBF. And I have got to do an old man break. So I will be right back.
I didn't say anything. Want to make MV circuits.
Yeah, they're not fun.
That'd be better if I made an LV circuit assembler, huh? To
Yes,
make it
sir. Better for that for sure.
Yeah, why don't we do that in place of making the electrolyzer next?
Did you find the wrought iron? I made a stack of that too, so you wouldn't have to do
Yeah.
that.
I put crops on your list, by the way. Did you find your to-do list?
Yeah, I see it. Thanks.
I don't want to mess with crops. I hate that. I used to do crops.
Yeah, they're not as fun.
Basic circuit assembler. Okay, so I need one of those, two of those, one of those. Ah. One of these. One of these. Two of these. Nice.
We don't have an extra turbine around, do we?
Now you can look in the box. You make steel plates for a reason.
Yeah, I was gonna start a turbine since we don't have one for the tree farm.
I left it over there. You know, I had steel plates in the LV table.
Oh, I'll look next time.
Is that what you're wanting, a LV machine casing?
Yeah. And then, well, I'm gonna make a turbine unless you want to make.
No, I was just making a machine casing for the circuit assembler, so I made you one.
Oh, thanks.
So I was doing it. Oh, but you gotta make the two of those crappy, hard to make circuits first.
Yep. So I always make that first. I make those two and then make the assembler right away.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what I'll do.
What are you deciding already?
What?
Circuit assembler.
An LV one.
Yeah, you probably ought to get on that at some point.
Oh, I need paper.
Didn't you already make a path for that?
Yeah.
You did, so how should it make it?
I was talking to myself. Go away.
Not happening.
I gotta go to the storage area, apparently.
Want me to make a bunch of paper? Because I need a circuit too. So.
I'm making I got 43 sugar cane to make.
Okay.
Yes, Creeper, it was a damn good remake from what I've seen. Shut up, Ultima. I will say, though, I won't be watching. I don't like horror. Wimp. Shut up, Shadow. Can't help wasting steam at that point. It wasn't that I can't handle a good scare, but I got tired of all the shock horror. Yeah, that is the one thing I have to say with that game is it does rely a lot on jump scares, which I find to be a cheap way of doing horror, personally. I like things that are horrific and gruesome, but when you just rely on jump scares to get your scare, not big on it. But, you know, in my opinion, the rest of the game kind of outweighs the dealing with stupid jump scares, so. at some time, you know, probably next year when the price goes down, I'd like to give it a shot. Not anything that's going to be happening anytime fucking soon. Because, well, no, life sucks. Alright, so LB Energy hatches, I probably shouldn't get rid of them because I think we're going to need them for at least 2 multi-blocks. So, there they are. And let's see here. We're going to move some shit. Namely, first off, we're going to get rid of this fucking glass furnace. Is it really a wrench? It is. Well, the older ones, I can kind of understand you saying you don't like them because they were, you know, like top down and kind of, you know, outdated for now. But back in the day, I enjoyed playing Resident Evil 1 and 2. I never played any of the other ones. I think 1 and 2 was all I really played. I love the movies. The movies were great.
Ew, Shadow. Ew.
No, that ain't happening. And honestly, Crazy, as far as the solar, we don't even have to do the solar boilers. We can do the solar panels and just go with the 1 volt ones. Then you don't need all the psycho shit that you need for the ones that we were making. You just have to have raw wafers, carbon plate, 2 circuits, and a glass pane, and that gives you a solar panel. The ones that are expensive is the 8-volt solar panels because they need glowstone doped wafers and graphene wire.
You know I'm going to complain about it no matter what.
I understand that, but we can make...
Then craft anything that's on the list. So if you want it real... I'm not putting it on the list because I don't want to craft it. But if you want it made, put it on a list. Hey, put it on Dyer's list.
Well, I'm not going to put any of them on the list until you guys can automate making circuits. Once you guys can automate making circuits, then I can justify having you do it because you need 2 circuits for everyone.
Yeah, we have a lot of automation to go first.
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
We've been over this. The only thing you work on, woman, is my last nerve. We've been working on that non-stop.
Always.
So it's expensive. Who gives a shit? You realize that the ULV battery boxes do not lose power, right? The capacitors that you put in the ULV do not take power to charge and discharge like the rest of the batteries do. And if I remember correctly, the red alloy wire has no loss whatsoever to it. yes, we would eat half a fucking redstone vein just to make all the freaking redstone wires. But I don't see where it's going to be that, you know. It's solar power. It's free fucking power. It's supposed to be expensive. That's where the cost comes in, is in the setup of it rather than the fueling of it. Because once you have them, you've got free power forever. And you can make solar flowers that use ULV batteries if you want to use batteries, going into a ULV to LV, and then, you know, up to like HV, kind of like what I did in GT6 for my solar flowers there, and just make some HV solar flowers, and then use the HV or even EV cables to send it around. Yes, you're going to be losing a bit of your power in the transport of it, but that's all in the cost of progress.
Ew.
What are you ewing about now?
Nothing.
Where is Econ? These things need a nerf. Why do they need a nerf? And what do you think needs a nerf? Because is not a reason. Because is never a reason to do something. Didn't your parents teach you that? No. I was only complaining about methane because of how you were what the fuck is the word for it? Advertising it to everybody as the go-to only best way of doing something. Anytime anybody takes the FTB route of, oh, do it this way, it's the best, I'm going to, you know, pitch a bitch and, you know, be a dick. Because I can't fucking stand that shit. Nothing is the best for everyone. Anything can be the best for anyone if that's what they are comfortable with, what resources are at their. That's what I like about GregTech, is there's never usually one best way of doing anything. That's why I so much love GT6. Because there's so many options of ways of doing things that what might be best for me to do on Monday might not be the best way of doing things on Wednesday. And the best thing for me to do on Wednesday may never be the best thing for Ultima to do ever. It's all who's doing it, when they're doing it, and what they need from it. And what they have at hand at the time of doing it. To me, the whole FTB, what's the best way of doing this or best way of doing that, is brain dead sheepism. Is that even a word? Fuck it, it is now. And I can't stand that shit. We have way too many brain dead sheeple in this fucking planet. that don't give a shit to try anything themselves, try to figure things out themselves. Ultima, I'm looking at you, motherfucker, and want somebody else to tell them how to do, how to think, how to look, rather than trying shit out and seeing what works best for them. We're going to end up with an entire generation of brain dead fuck. Oh, wait a minute. We already have that junior's generation. Never mind.
Did you answer Ghost's question?
No, I didn't see it.
Says, do you know in the large gas turbine, if I give it more than optimum flow, it will void gas? How do I know the optimal flow? The turbine item tooltip only show optimal EU.
Hold on a second. It only says optimal EU for gases. Is that what he's talking about, not steam?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gas.
Then you have to figure out what it is through that evil thing called math. You have to figure out what that amount, how much of that one said gas will give you that much EU, and then that's what you set your regulator to only allow in that amount of gas. Or you use a pipe that'll only allow in that amount of gas. It is all because of your generation that our generation is fucked up. Now, I won't disagree with that, Shadow, but that's a fucking cop-out, bitch. Yes, my generation fucked your generation up. But your generation is now old enough that it can be responsible enough to take a look at itself and go, you know what? This is wrong. When I was a child, I did childish things. Now that I'm adult, it's time to put away these childish things and grow the fuck up. When you become an adult is when you should be able to look at the things that you do and determine whether they are still something you need to be doing, should be doing, or not. You can't always blame it on your parents or the idiots that came before you. How the fuck do you blow up a multi-farm?
Blow it up? What?
That's what... Look at chat. That's what Monk just said.
Okay.
You can't... You gotta really work hard to blow up a multi-farm. Seeing as how it's RF.
Answer to your question, yes. But I have to process redstone.
Yes, Shadow, exactly. Well, you can, but, you know, you also can't blame it on your parents that they made you, you know, an inconsiderate prick, and it's their fault that you do it. You do it because you're an inconsiderate prick at this point. Why the fuck did I just do that? I need them over here in the fucking floor. I think I still have more coming out, though. Crazy, would you stop letting me do stupid shit?
I have no control over that.
You were too busy talking to notice you were doing stupid things.
I know, my mouth starts running and my brain shuts the fuck off. I don't want to hear one word crazy about my brain not working anytime.
Happens to everybody.
Wait, you have a brain?
Hey. I have it. I just forgot where the fuck I put it.
So Crazy, you're making red alloy and...
I'm processing redstone, so I can make red alloy. Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
Shadow.
then I
It's
won't
not
get
called.
in the way and let you do.
It's not called ding dong ditching here either, and I guarantee you it probably isn't called ding dong ditching most places. That's just what people choose to call it because they're too afraid people get pissed off if you call it nigger knocking.
How many circuits are you needing?
Just one for the turbine.
There's enough red alloy wire in the circuit table for one.
All right, you bitches need to
Okay.
slow your roll.
What?
You just ran us completely out of power running that ore washer. Slow your roll with the fucking ore washer. If you're not going to be responsible with your toys, I'm going to take them away, children.
Hey,
We just need to
you're
make more
busy
power.
work. Yeah, we need more power.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Work faster. Do your job better.
Hey, there's a fat fucking ass somewhere around here that you can feel just completely willing or completely, able to kiss, all right?
No.
Just, yeah, kiss my big ass. We've got a problem here.
Mm-hmm.
You need to make a whole lot of fucking wires.
Why?
Because we need the fucking assembly machine moved. Unless you want to lose an ass ton of rubber.
Why does it need to be moved?
Because we're going to run a fucking line. I already went over this, woman! We're going to run
You can
another
wait
line
until it's
off of here.
empty. You can
Yeah.
wait until.
So you're getting no more machines until you empty that bitch.
Okay.
Alright. So you know. As knowing is half the power. Go, Joe.
Although I guess rubber is kind of cheap, huh?
Yeah, we've got sulfur coming out of our ass, and sticky resin
Okay,
is completely
fine.
renewable.
Fine.
And now we're planting rubber trees next to.
Do you need to make any wires before I do this?
You turned my ore washer off.
Yes. We had no power.
Need circuit wires for
I
red
need-
alloy.
Right. I need wires, but I need redstone, which you turned off.
Well, you gotta let it fill up on power.
Right, but
How much aluminum do you have?
17.
How much would it take to make an MV turbine?
I don't know.
Well, see if you have enough that you can make an MV turbine, or tell me how much more you need, because then I can get you guys more LV power, because I can put an MV turbine over here and move these three over here to help fill that battery buffer.
There's 20 more dust in this chest if you need more too.
Yeah. Actually, I just thought about something. Dyer, you got inventory space in your, inventory? Duh.
Yeah.
Stupid fucking question. Alright, come over here for a second. No machines are on? Alright. Stand there by that buffer. Thank you. We're gonna actually do this, and then I ain't gonna have to move your thing. And do that. And we're gonna put that battery buffer here. And then stick the batteries back in it. And we're going to move the more expensive machines like the ore washer and centrifuge. We're going to move them over to this side where there's a battery buffer here. And eventually I will put a battery buffer back in right here. but we've got to get this machine and that machine moved first. Technically, I can move this one now. So let's just go ahead and do it now. Fuck it. We'll just put the thing over there. And we need to move the arc furnace at some point too. There we go. Now you guys have 2 battery buffers and 2 lines you can work on. We just need to move some of those machines over here, the ones that are a little more expensive. Or we can always, you know, switch the battery boxes back around if we need to. Or put the lithium batteries on the other side. Let's see, so now this can't be done there, so we're going to put it over here. And this is going to drive Crazy completely fucking nuts, and I love every minute of it.
What?
The place that you put the rubber in is going to be over here. And then the solidifier is still going to be over here. Well, there's only 122 rubber in the solidifier. I think I'm going to go ahead and move the solidifier too. And then it won't drive you so much up the wall. Except we do have to do one thing which kind of sucks. And that is we got to put that right there to be able to power that. Until we can move it. And apparently it still thinks there's rubber in there. Even though it's not going in here.
Probably just has one.
Probably.
Those are bad about that.
Yes, I know. Annoyingly so. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna do... How do I want to do this? If I do that out of there and into there, I can put the solidifier, and let's do this.
Here, do this too.
And then we'll put the extractor right next to it, which isn't going to be needed, Crazy, because we're going to use a centrifuge very, very soon. But for right now, I'll hook it up for you. And then we'll put the solidifier right here. And then you just need to run... You got 2 more of these pipes?
What is that, small?
I think there's a video on my channel about the regulators. I played with them a little bit.
Looking
yeah,
for
they're
fluid
small.
pipes?
Yes, we just want some bronze that we have laying around instead of steel ones.
Where'd you go, Bear?
Right here, I was right behind you. Where am I always at? Checking out your ass. Are you gonna stop and drop them, or are you just gonna keep shuffling?
We haven't found any appetite, have we?
What do you need appetite for?
Or fertilizer for the forestry farm.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Calcium, sulfur. IC2 fertilizer. Way
We have
cheaper,
calcium?
way easier. Calcium's easy to get. You can get out of bones, dude.
Huh.
And there's a lot of other things you can use except for the calcium, too. Just need a chemical reactor to do it in. Because the multi-farm takes IC2 fertilizer.
Yeah, I always use used it, just used apatite first, and then I went to IC2 fertilizer after that usually.
Dark ash, calcite, ash and calcite, ash and calcite, regular calcium and ash or dark ash, calcite and sulfur, apatite and ash. Don't we already have a glauconite vein? You can even use that shit if you want with ash or dark ash or sulfur.
I haven't found it, but maybe you did.
I have no idea. It's playing two different GT5 packs. It's hard to remember which one I found what in. Just thinking there was something else that we could use that's pretty easy to get a hold of too. Trying to find it. But calcium we can get from bones if we need it, but I think we need. Oh no, we can do that in the. We can do it in the LV LV electrolyzer. It only takes 26 EU. So yeah, just macerate up some bones, throw the bone meal in the electrolyzer, and you're good to go. And if we find marble, and I think we have, let's see if it actually gives it to you that way in here. Marble and limestone are calcite. Yeah, you can just throw the chisel limestone we got back there, throw it in the fucking pulver in a macerator, and get 4 calcite dust out of each one.
Yeah, might as well do that.
Apparently they didn't put in the marble though. Marble dust is in here, impure marble dust. So I guess if you throw marble into the macerator, you get impure marble dust. And then that has to be centrifuged into marble dust. And then the marble dust has to be centrifuged down for calcite and magnesium, which is also something we're going to need. So, yeah, marble, limestone, those will give you calcite, bones for calcium, whatever. We got tons of all
Yep,
that
I was
shit.
just trying bones right there.
Yep, except I never hooked up the fucking wire for that battery box.
Yeah, power's not going yet.
Yeah. And it's actually not getting any power because of the whole northeast southwest thing. It's filling this battery buffer first. But I need to take some of these out of here and throw them over there. So we have some, because this is the main line, it needs power. Eventually we won't have all this and I'll redo this again and drive crazy nuts. She loves it when I change things around all the time.
Gotta change it or it gets boring.
Exactly. Try telling her that though. She's, she doesn't deal with change well.
Are we having sex?
She has the same hairstyle since she had back in 1952. To tell you how much she hates change.
I wasn't born in
Chris.
1952.
I made a couple of those GT++ fishers. I'll go check if there's any ink sacs.
Alright, so all the power that can go to the LV will now be going to the LV because the MV is completely full. Although it can't take all the power we have. For some reason it's not getting there yet. I don't know where the hell it's getting lost at. Those fluid regulators ghosts are really kind of well, weird. Only specific ones will do specific things, and I don't think you can fine tune them either. I don't remember. It's been quite a while since I played with them. It's a lot easier to just use the use a pipe that'll regulate it, and use shutters to keep it from sloshing. And if you lose a little bit, then you lose a little bit. Than trying to mess with that regulator. There's also an IC2 fluid regulator that might work better, but I've never messed with it, so I can't tell you. Does anybody have any reason why we need the steam furnace, steam extractor, steam compressor, or steam forge hammer if I hook up all of their LVs?
Oh,
Mm-mm.
Okay, they're out of here.
there's only one ink sac in the back in the storage. I think that Zycor stole most of them for Thumbcraft.
I need 2.
Has he even been on here recently?
A week and a half ago or so. But I just made those GT++ Fisher things this morning, so they only caught fish.
Oh yeah, they take a little bit to get the
Dang
ink
it.
sacs.
Bear, go kill some squids.
There's a whole bunch of fish there now.
Give me a second, I'll see if I can find one for you.
I need 2 ink sac for a diode. We can make this damn circuit assembler.
You need ink sacs to make a diode?
Yeah. Black dye.
Really?
We have blackthorn yet?
No, it does need black dye. What the fuck? That is ridiculously stupid.
Hmm.
Shows how much I pay attention to fucking circuits in GT5.
No, Crazy always makes them.
Yes, yes, Shadow, we were just talking about that. Focus, fucker, focus. We were just talking about the fish traps not having any ink sacs in them yet. Crazy, you got the stream up?
Yeah.
Watch it real quick. Oh, come on, do it. Do it, you big jerk. I got her watching. Come on. Oh, damn it. Let me get my bow. Hold on. I'll get him off my ass long enough. Maybe the bow will help. Trying to show you the don't touch my pee-pee monster. Oh, fuck. I just one-shot him with the fucking bow. Son of a bitch. Well, that didn't work. Didn't think my bow was that strong. Oh, speaking of, we're going to get back to the Crazy's going to tell Bear to shut the fuck up conversation. This other dude I was watching last night, he was doing Borderlands. So I was going and checking him out. And his friend sent him a picture of something. And it was hilarious. Basically, he sent him a picture of a Yoda head butt plug. So it was a stainless steel butt plug with a Yoda head on top of it. And he said that he would rather show the picture of it than to explain what it was, because there's a better chance that some people wouldn't know what it was from the picture, but would know what it was if he tried to describe it. And he was talking about how he never knows, what to do because of young viewers that might be watching. And I was like, don't worry about it. With something like that, they just think it was some Yoda fidget spinner. And the dude lost it because all of a sudden in his mind, he got a vision of it being properly used spinning. And then
Chisel.
And then I got the same thought in my head, and yeah, well, that would just be funny. I got you 3 ink sacs, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Hmm. No, I am not going to do Thumbcraft, trust me. I think there's a guy on here that does IC2 crops. You ought to talk him into getting you some blackthorn. But, in the same regards, I know some woman that knows how to do IC2 crops too.
No. There are 3 different people in this group on here that are supposed to be doing IC2 crops. That is enough. I'm not touching them.
I just do everything, not necessarily IC2 crops, but yes.
Yeah, but there are 3 of you that have started it. Oh, it gives you 4.
She's just being a butt about it. And here's your wood. Motherfucker, stand still.
What?
Your wood planks that got left in the compressor.
I didn't make those.
No, I made them for you. What exactly are you doing?
Exactly as you do.
Oh, he needs a chemical reactor because you have to have water for the fertilizer. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I was trying to get water in without doing too much work, but.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about. Well, actually, putting water in there wouldn't be a problem because it ain't gonna mess with the rubber. Because there's an in tank and an out tank. And you don't need to have anything on the in tank for the rubber, so just throw fucking water pipe up there. There's a water pipe right there beside you, dude.
All right.
All right. We're going to start losing a little bit of steam, so I'm going to make a few more aluminum. What is this steam pipe going to up here?
The multi-farm?
Oh, you put it on the roof?
Yeah.
What do you have powering it?
A small turbine, LV turbine up there.
Oh, okay. You figured out how you're making that MV steam turbine yet, Crazy?
Oh, no.
I forgot to hit this damn thing turned on. Steal your hammer.
Did it kick me out?
Not yet. Now it did. Bye, Crazy. Now later on, I'll have Crazy make a another chemical reactor. That way we can have both of them made in separate things. But for now, using that one for both isn't a big deal since it's only one thing that's different. But at some point, we're going to want to automate the fertilizer and the rubber. So, yep, all kinds of calcite.
I'll have to grab some more sulfur. We'll just use it all.
Need me to go mine some?
Yeah, that's what I meant. I'll go grab some.
There's some tiny dust in the tiny dust box of
Oh,
sulfur
okay.
that you can put together.
There's some sulfur right here too that was just in this dust box. I'll bring it over. It's not very many, but it's something. Eventually, we'll have so much IC2 fertilizer, once we start doing the fermented biomass stuff, we get that as a byproduct. We won't even have to make it anymore.
Yeah.
Bear's getting tired when he is jumping on a crafting table. Not tired, bored. By the way, Bear, are the IC2 reactors buffed in Fear of the Night? Yes. Went to IC2 forums and searched for good nuclear reactor designs, and I copied one for 300 EU, and my creative, it was putting out 600 EU. Yes. The EU reactors straight do double power. The steam output is quadrupled. So a 300 EU reactor will do 600 EU and will put out the equivalent of 1200 in steam. That's not a Fear of the Night thing, that is a GT5 thing. And it's not that I'm bored of what I'm doing, it's bored that I'm waiting around for things to actually do. I can play GregTech all fucking day.
Can I process redstone now?
Probably not. You've got 5,000 EU per battery. Hey, look, it's the bone meal baby. Hey, look, Cheesy. We're making bone meal and using it for something useful. Instead of crying because we can't have it.
I doubt he's watching you.
I doubt it either, but I'm still fucking being a dick. Never heard one person whine so much about fucking bone meal being useless.
I'd have more power if you weren't macerating shit.
I'm not macerating shit. Ultima, what are you talking about? I wasn't talking about you. Shut your face. I was talking about shit about somebody else this time. Although granted, usually it's you. This time it wasn't. Bear does not need to make any mods, thank you. Bear making mods is bad ideas, because everybody bitches when Bear makes mods. Look at the two I put out.
What do you mean by realistic farming?
And trust me, if I was going to make another mod and actually get into an actual, mod that did something other than changing, shit here and there, I already have the mod I would make. And that would be basically kicking Pam's Harvestcraft in the ass. I like Pam's Harvest Craft. I like the foods and things that are put in there. I like having more variety, but the lazy ass way that you cook them, I hate to death. You know, if you're going to use something called bakeware, you should have to bake it. Not just put two things together with bakeware in your inventory and, hey, you've got stuffed eggplant. You should actually have to put the shit in the frickin' bakeware or put the bakeware and the ingredients in a fucking oven and bake them. Same thing for the cooking pots and all of that shit. It would be a, you know, more realistic cooking mod than it would be a realistic farming mod. We'll let Crazy make the realistic farming mod. Like actually having to take care of your farm instead of just walking off and forgetting about it. Yeah, nobody would fucking use that. Crazy wouldn't even use it if she actually had to go out there and spread fertilizer around and check for weeds and insects and having to choose between using natural pesticides and chemical pesticides or nets rather than using pesticides, and having chances of people getting sick if you use herbicides and pesticides rather than going out and taking care of them yourself. And nobody'd fucking do that.
I wouldn't even do that.
This is fucking Minecraft, dude. Everybody wants shit easy, especially in 1.12. Anything past 1.7.10 has got to be fucking baby fighter. Ain't nobody gonna play with it. Have you seen the mods in 1.12? Better circuits. Who fucking who?
I'm awesome. Thought you hooked the hammer up, did you? Here, alright, where you be?
Did I hook it up? I think I did.
All right, it's up and running. We planted all the saplings we have up there.
Alright. So how do you get up there?
Here, I'll show you.
You know he's gonna hate it when I have him move this thing.
Mm-hmm. So gonna hate it when I add a second floor.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to the
Yeah, I move mine all the time in the other world.
The fuck? Oh, you use nether brick for the farm block? I've never seen anybody use anything other than stone brick. So that threw me off.
I like sandstone too.
Why do you have this thing square? You know this thing can get way bigger, right?
I just haven't built it out yet.
Okay. I was gonna say.
We only have 18 saplings, so.
Yeah. Alright. Well, at some point we'll move it, like, probably over there where the water is. We'll drain that water out and we'll put it over there. Because the second floor will probably be where I do the automated ore processing when we get to EV, HV.
Yeah. Or I could move it above that, whatever.
Above
Just
that.
try to. I usually try to keep everything in a 3x3 chunk, so it's chunk loaded when we chunk.
You do realize that most of the time you don't need a chunk loader, right? We didn't use a chunk loader on the last server for 99% of the time we were there, because as long as your machines are running, they're chunk loaded.
Really?
Yes. As
Is that a
long as
bug
you,
or is how it's supposed to work?
it's a feature. Yes, it's a bug, I think. And nobody knows what machine. I think it's multi-blocks that do it, but I'm not real sure what it is. But something in GT keeps things automated as long as they're doing something. The only time we actually needed to set up a thing was when me and Andy were not playing all the time because he was on his. Hold on, don't hit him. I'm trying to get him to do the don't hurt my pee-pee thing. Ever since I've told Crazy, I can't get him to do it. There he goes. Crazy, look. I hit the wrong button. Damn it. I meant to take a screenshot to show you. It's best to do with a bow, I think. Ah, fuck. There's another one over there. I'll do it again. See if I can get a screenshot of it. Don't shoot my pee-pee. Come here, fucker. Oh. He did it, but you can't see it because of the other one. There we go.
I've seen it.
So the forestry multi-farms will be, I guess, because if other machines are running, then it'll be loaded. That's what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Until they all stop.
Well, once the multi-farm gets up and going, we will have centrifuges hooked to it and automated, so it will keep them running and they will keep it running, basically.
Filling the battery out of this side.
All right. Have fun, guys. I'm gonna run.
Bye.
Okay. Have a good one, man.
Gotta wake up a kid.
No, don't wake up a kid.
I have to, or he'll stay up all night.
Kid after my own heart.
Wait, you have one of those too?
Hey. Why you gotta be trying to hurt my feelings? I said that the other day. I don't remember who it was. They took me serious.
What?
They did. They took me serious. They're like, wait, did I really hurt your feelings? Fuck no, you didn't hurt my feelings. You have to have those first. It's like this chick that was playing fucking Borderlands. Oh my god. This is why I want you to play Borderlands by yourself, Borderlands 2, because it was fucking hilarious. She was trying to do one part and she walked across what she needed for anybody that plays Borderlands 2. The part where you're trying to hack the Catch-A-Ride, she could not find the robot part in the Bloodshot camp.
You want me to play it by myself?
Oh, that would be fucking hilarious.
I don't even play Borderlands 1. I don't have Borderlands 2 for 1.
I know.
For 2, I haven't even made it through Borderlands 1, which we need to do that.
Yes, we do. We need to bug Junior about that, yes. But it was so fucking funny, and at some point, one of the nomads shot her, and she's like, "You fat fuck!" And then she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't want to offend anybody." And I said, "On behalf of all the fat fucks out there, no offense taken." I am a proud member of the fat fuck group, and it don't bother me. And then some dude had to go, it's more polite if you say thick rather than fat fuck. I was like, fuck that shit. If you're a fat fuck, you're a fat fuck. You know you're a fat fuck. If it offends you, lose some weight, you fat fuck.
You're so not a nice person.
No, I'm not a nice person. But it's true. If I was offended by somebody calling me a fat fuck, that means I need to get off my fat fucking ass and lose some weight. It doesn't mean they did anything wrong. That's right, Bear's a fat sumbitch. And a sexy bitch at that. I'm a sexy
Right.
fat bitch.
He's conceited.
Conceit's a fault. I don't have any that show.
Lies.
My old man used to say, conceit's a fault, and I don't have any. Well, last I knew, the last perfect man that was on this planet was hung for that on a cross. I don't want anybody knocking on my door with, a hammer and some railroad spikes. So I have some faults, they just don't show.
They don't show, huh?
Oh, that reminds me of a funny ass joke I've probably told a bunch of times, but I'm telling it again just because you brought it up. There's this little kid who went to the YMCA with his dad. And his dad took him in the locker room to shower and get changed to go do whatever they were going to do at the Y. And he's in the shower, and right next to him is this great big fat motherfucker. And he looks over at him. He looks up at the dude and he goes, "Dude, you are big." And the dude looked down at him and goes, Yes, I am." And he goes, "How long has it been since you've seen your dick?" And he goes, "Son, it's been a long, long time." He goes, "Well, why don't you dye it?" "Well, I don't know. What color is it now?" Come on, crazy. That was funny. That was funny.
No, it wasn't.
I love that joke. I've been telling that joke for 20 fucking years at least. That is almost as good as "R, it's driving me nuts."
Here, I think Dyer made this. It was in a box.
Cheese, how can you not get that joke? Dye it, as in change its color rather than diet, stop eating bad food. It's a play on words. What the fuck did you give me? Oh, a circuit assembler. And you need stuff in this, right?
Yeah,
Which is why you gave me. Yeah, I'm just shit. I need 2 more tin cables. Shush it, you woman, and listen. You ever hear the "you run fast" too if you're... Dude, there's no way my dick could ever get caught in the door. I got a 8-inch belly and a 2-inch dick. That is mathematically not fucking possible. Are you done yet?
No,
Hey, excuse me.
What?
Turn the machine that way if you're going to use it that way. No backdoor access for you, young lady. Why you got to be
Do
trying
all
to...
these machines that way.
Why you got to be trying to backdoor the fucking wire mill like that? Now you got to move all these boxes. You know that, right?
Why did it stop? The wire mill stopped. It's out of power.
Probably.
Okay, we'll steal one of these batteries then. Go.
Why you got to be stealing shit? Alright, so you got 4 machines you need to move boxes for.
No, that's your job.
No, that's your job.
That is not crafting. I don't do that. That's heavy lifting. That's your job.
That's not my job.
It's your job. It's heavy lift.
Yeah, so's me going to the bathroom. Want to help with that?
No. How many did you say you needed?
2. Ore washing plant.
Here.
What? I'm busy. Go away.
No.
Ain't so funny when somebody tells you that all the time, is it?
I'm busy. Go away.
Exactly. My thoughts exactly. Need to make me some item pipes. I don't care what flavor. We have a lot of nickel. You can make those nickel pipes you love so much. Let's get crazy pissed today.
No, we're gonna. Crazy's leaving soon.
Yeah,
6 minutes.
I'm kind of expecting that. I heard you say a half hour earlier, so I figured that was what you meant. All
I
right,
gotta cook dinner.
there you go.
You know those hoodlums I gotta feed.
Yeah, just feed the little one to the bigger one, and you're good to go.
Ooh, I can make circuits easier now.
The wire mill is too on the power line. The bending machine isn't on the power line. All right, mister, don't make me time you out. Stop spamming fucking emotes. What do you think we are, on Twitch? Oh, fuck. Damn it.
He's on Twitch.
All right, well, Treasure, remember how stupid that looks for the other people? It looks fucking stupid. Looks like you're saying my name GT over and over and over and over. Fucking bunch of Twitch fanatics. Yes, I got 2 emotes working, but nobody can use the second one because, well, it's tier 2, and I don't think you can do that without being partner. Okay, so I will now officially apologize for the retards on the Twitch side that, they can't help themselves. It's part of watching from Twitch. It's a requirement to be a fucktard over there.
Okay, say goodnight. I'm leaving.
Good night, Gracie.
Bye.
Alright, so she's out of here. So I am going to be out of here as well. And we will see about coming up with something else to do here in a little bit. Not quite sure. I might do some 7 Days to Die. I haven't done it in a while. I usually do it at night, but we can do it during the day. We'll see. But I need to get me some lunch too. Yes, exactly. The more people you get, the more, but it's only for partners. So yeah. And I'm not going to be partner probably anytime soon, if ever. And I'm guessing more on the if ever part. So even though I put the second one in, it'll probably never get used. I think I have Civ 3 and Civ 5. Don't have Civ 6. Yes, I'm too poor for Civ 6. For partner on Twitch, you have to have 75 average viewers. You have to be. The main reason why I will never get partner is they actually have to accept your application rather than the affiliate program, which is just you get what you need and they give it to you once you give them all of your financial information and shit like that. But you actually have to show that your channel is growing and thriving even above the 75 average viewers that you have to have. There's a few other criteria, but the main one for me that would be a problem is the 75 average viewer. And yes, the partner program, you actually get ad revenue, and you can have all 3 tiers of the emoticons and shit, so people can pay more to subscribe to your channel instead of just the $4.99 one. There's like a $9.99 and $19.99, I think. And I think there's something else, but I can't remember what it is offhand. But it's not something I, plan on having happen. I don't plan on ever getting 75 people on average to watch me. And even if I do, I don't see where Twitch would consider me to be right fit for their platform. I am a bit of an ass. And I am a bit of a badmouth fucker that they probably won't agree with. But anyways, we are out of here. Have a good one. Take it easy. And I think we're going to be back here tomorrow. Hey, guy over that Thumbcraft shit.